Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another awesome collection, classic toys, toys of the 1970s. Today we're going to look at a very rare catalog by Hasbro, a retailer catalog for the year 1976, which features the last year, and it was a big year too for the original 12-inch G.I. Joe. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. Let's look at the catalog here. The cover, it's embossed. You can see they've got their call outs for everything. There's Eagle Eye G.I. Joe, Capture Copter, G.I. Joe, Big Trapper. There it is. We'll look briefly through the pages. G.I. Joe is the last section. And there's that many pages. Just go through this quickly. That's kind of cool. It reminds me of the Sea Wolf. There's the Weebles. That's kind of neat. If I was a little kid back then, I probably would have liked having a haunted house. Weebles. These came out after my time. I was more the Fisher-Price Little People one before the Weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. So we got all the toys for young kids, boys and girls. Yes, we had toys for boys and we had toys for girls. And then there was the things everybody could agree with. We've got some crafting things here. This is kind of neat because of the licenses. There's the Flintstones, Super Friends, Batman, animated Star Trek, Casper, Scooby-Doo, and on and on. Kind of neat. Captain America, Planet of the Apes, Hong Kong Phooey, Great Grape Ape, Space 1999. These were neat, the gumball machines. I always wanted the snow cone machine, never got that. Did have a Light Bright. They had add-on things for it. You gotta go faster because I can only make these videos so long and when enough time for talk about the G.I. Joe. Their games. There's Wonder Woman, Captain America, Ricochet Racers. And I think I remember the commercials for those. Light Blaster Monster Gun. Wiggly Weirdies. Don't remember those. That looks like a takeoff on, you know, the Incredible Edibles and shrinky things from the 60s, their version of it. But trying to get the page, excuse me. It's hard to get sticking together there. There we go. So before we get to G.I. Joe, they made this little knockoff to use some of their equipment. The Defenders, it was just a blow-mold mannequin where the arms just go up and down, the legs go like that, and the head turns. And they made a cheap Jeep, blow mold, never got that. It's different than the regular. But they did make the Iron Knight tank, but it was too small. I had gotten that once. It's more in scale for a Mego figure. But this would have been nice, having the that hard raft there, the machine gun nest in the tent. And then on the outfits, they did make a neat one. I got that one. That one's called the Ambush, I believe. Yeah, tiger stripe jacket. The other ones were basically things you could get from G.I. Joe repurposed with one or two pieces, but that one's really nice. I have that on a G.I. Joe Adventure. See if I can get the next page. There we go. start out with Adventure Team. We got the Super Adventure Team. Gonna Eagle Eye, G.I. Joe, Atomic Man, Bullet Man, Intruders. I saw those things advertised in G.I. Joe, but as far as I got was 75 and getting Mike Powers, Atomic Man. Never had the Bullet Man. Never wanted to get it. Even now, as a collector, I do have Intruders. They're kind of cool. There's the Eagle Eye. He's rare to get on the card. And then he came in a box set. And they mention Eagle Eye Commando Black. And as far as anybody knows, they never made that one. So they made the Man of Action in this. And sometimes they made them in different color hairs. I have the Sea Adventurer color reddish orange with the Eagle Eye. And it is an American one. It's not the... It's not the English Action Man. There's Bullet Man. The card, like I said, don't have that. And just because I didn't want to get it. It's kind of a throwback with the arms and stuff and kind of odd. But I did kind of like the Intruders. They've got two kinds with the lighter hair. And then that one has the beard and the gold and the silver. And I also have the English one where it's in a box instead of the card. I'm going to get all of those out and put them in a larger video, hopefully, maybe later this year. Collect them all and really get showing off the Adventure Team stuff that I have. I've only done some over the years. It's cool. As seen on TV, Mike Powers, Atomic Man. He'd come on a card. They should have showed the card that he came on. And these were neat. They redid them in muscle bodies. That's what we call them today. The lifelike bodies. And then they came the Talking Commander, Talking Black Commander. And those come in boxes. I have those. I don't have every version of these. These came in two different versions. This one with new artwork. It's hard to see, but new artwork. And then where he came dressed and more accessories with the artwork from the boxes that they had used. And then here's the 12 sets here on small cards. They're nice. Always like that one. Get the Secret Agent. And this one was neat. This is Diver's Distress. These are larger cards here. They're hard to get. I don't have all of them. It's they've got Thrust into Danger, Long Range Recon, Green Danger, Berry Bounty. Have that one. Diver's Distress, Secret Courier. And those are from the earlier. And then you can see they redid the 6 of the packs, Equipment Center, right here. And they put them in the orange with the rainbow E logo. They're cool. I only managed to get one of these. They're very hard to find in this. Usually you find them in the bluish package. And these are some of the box sets. They're cool. Night Surveillance, that's probably the neatest one. They redid some of the parts with the different colors and so forth, and combination of sets to make all these new sets here. Danger Ray Detection, Line Shaft Breakout, Jettison to Safety, Raging River Dam Up. That's neat where you get the helmet, that, and they did the chainsaw in yellow. A different fire pit instead of the rubbery one with the flames in the center. It's this one with the stones around it, and it's kind of a thin plastic. So they'd combine a few things. There's the chest winch, done over in brown instead of the yellow. And this one, instead of just being white, so forth, it's got the silver and red. The thruster is neat. And that's normally the equipment thruster's yellow. A lot of equipment here. Those are box sets. I have most of those. There's the redone combat Jeep and vehicle. Never wanted to get that, but I did get the box because the box is neat. Too bad they don't show the box art. And some of the The blue sets they did over in an orange box, and they did the missile recovery aerial recon, and then the Magnum Power. Never got that. I've never really seen that for sale. I only have the reissue that they did way later. I think the club, GIJOE Club, did that about 10-15 years ago or so. But I did manage to get the original scopes. Didn't get the gun. These are neat. Some of the other ones, they were redone in an orange box instead of the blue box. It's hard to find. And then I do have these sets specially made for Mike Power, the Fangs of the Cobra Special Assignment, Race for Recovery. So they made him jumpsuits with short sleeves so you could see his arm. They're cool. And then another snake, and it's reusing some equipment. You get an M16. That's pretty cool because you didn't get that many guns with the adventure team. So those are neat. Doing it for this fellow here, and they also made some other equipment. And then I don't think this is going to show all the, like the Sears or the J.C. Penney sets that are equivalent. Never did get the blue helicopter plane done over in the orange box. It's rather cool with the other logo. It'd be nice. It's expensive. And Black Widow Rendezvous, Revenge of the Spy Shark. I have all that loose, but I don't have that in the box. That's a very expensive one. Jaws of Death is very cool. And then the Vulture sets, and there's another Vulture set too, which was exclusive. We got Skydive to Danger. That came with two different types of parachutes. This one is cooler, and the other one was just all yellow. There's Attack at Vulture Falls, very rare set. I have that one. Jaws of Death. Hold on, let me get the page here. Here we go. Seawolf Submarine, very cool. A friend of mine back in the day had that one. And then they kept going the whole time with the Secret of the Mummy's Tomb, and this is the later one with the slots in it. It's harder to find that one. Usually that's just solid. There's the Skyhawk, had that mint in the box, opened it up and had it displayed, but it was very cheaply made with wooden dowels and stuff, so it kind of fell apart. There's the new plastic foot locker. There's a Secret Mountain Outpost that was made out of cheap plastic with cardboard and kind of falls apart. Had that one. Dive to Danger. And Secret Mission they made over for special for that. Very rare sets. They have those. And then this is some of the really hard to get ones. Challenge the Savage River and Command Paratrop. And it's hard to get even the loose parts for this special new raft and everything. Running out of time here. Very cool. And those neat sets, outfits for them. Very neat indeed. These are the long boxes, like the White Tiger Hunt size box. There's the big trapper, but they didn't make it with the window like that cut out. It was solid. I wish they would have made it like that. Would have made it cooler. There's got Tudor in the cage. This kind of gets out of round when the elastic gets old. Very cool. Always like that gun there, Big Trapper. And Big Trapper Adventure. Same as the Blood Plus Intruder figure. Don't really think we've ever seen that. They're trying to say they sold it as is and then with the Intruder, but I've only ever seen the box, and I know for a fact that the Big Trapper came out not with that. It might have been an exclusive, I don't know, or it might not have come out. And there's a really cool Capture Copter, and of course they don't show the Avenger Pursuit Craft because that was I think a Sears exclusive. Very cool vehicle, taking the basic helicopter, adding in pontoons, covering it up with like armor, and all in black. Very, very, very cool. That's it. Alrighty, until next time, more looks at G.I. Joe Adventure Team, very rare stuff, including looking at some catalogs. I've done other catalogs before, 73, 74, 75. I'll leave a link to one of those at the end here. Till next time, thanks for watching, everyone.